I'm your guardian angel here in Korea, and I'm here to help you with everything you need to know about Korea. So, are you thinking about coming to Korea? When? Have you decided when you want to come to Korea? Well, if you haven't, there are 3 things for you to know before you finalize your travel date. What can that be? Well, these 3 things actually need to be checked out every year before you make your travel plan. So it doesn't matter whether you are coming in 2025 or next year or the year after next year. So you want to know what those are? Without further ado, let's begin. 3 things that should be on your checklist.
Ready, go!
Number 1, public holidays. Okay, so when do you want to come to Korea? Well, if you can, you should avoid certain days when you come to Korea, namely public holidays. I mean, not all public holidays, but there are certain holidays that need to be avoided. Well, you might be saying, oh, if I go to Korea during the holiday season, it should be very fun. Like it would be very festive, right? But no, it's not like that in Korea. Well, to begin with, we have 2 most important holidays, namely Lunar New Year's Day, 설날, or 추석, Korean version of Thanksgiving. Well, these 2 holidays can be a very long holiday depending on when those holidays fall. What do you mean? Well, we set these dates for 설날 and 추석, 2 most important holidays, in accordance with the lunar calendar. So that means the dates are different every year. Yes, the dates change every year. So you have to look at the calendar thoroughly before you finalize your travel date. Because if you come here during 설날 or 추석 holiday, well, your travel experiences can be different. Because, you know, a lot of Koreans will be on the road because they are traveling. Well, during Chuseok and 설날, we gather together to have a great time with family. So, you know, they should move to somewhere else. So many people are on the road and it's very hard to get train tickets or flight tickets. So that means if you want to come to Korea during the holiday and if you want to go to Busan or Jeju, right? You want to go to Busan or Jeju, right? In that case, it might be impossible to get tickets for you to travel freely in Korea. Wow, oh no, I cannot go to Jeju or Busan because everything is booked. And also, accommodations can be very expensive and many shops and restaurants can close on the very day of Chuseok and 설날. And prices for the flights, oh, that would be so expensive because a lot of Koreans want to go to other countries during the holidays because sometimes it can be like a 10-day holiday or a week-long holiday. So they go to Asia or Europe or like Japan or USA or wherever. So the flights out of Korea and the flights coming to Korea, they all can be extremely expensive. It's like 3 times more expensive than usual because peak time price can apply to the flights coming in and going out of Korea. So that means you need to pay more for your flight tickets also. So wow, that's, a lot of things that you need to sacrifice, right? So if you can, please do not come here during major holidays. So let's talk about the holiday this year, for example. In 2025, 설날 falls at the end of January. So I'm going to skip talking about it because, you know, I don't think you are coming to Korea at the end of January. Yeah, it's already January. So I will talk about Chuseok to just give you an idea of what's going on. In 2025, we are expecting a very long holiday for Chuseok. How long? Well, a maximum of 10 days. Yes. Chuseok this year falls on October 6th. As I said, the date is different every year, and this year it falls at the beginning of October, and the Chuseok day is October 6th. And then we take the day before Chuseok day and after Chuseok day. That means, well, Monday is Chuseok day, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, Sunday is a red day anyway. So what do we do here in Korea? We take Wednesday off as a substitute holiday. Yes, that means Koreans will be on vacation, starting from Saturday through Wednesday. Yay! But that's not the case. We have a longer holiday because Koreans are very lucky this year. October 9th is another holiday, which is Hangul Day, celebrating the creation of Hangul Korean alphabet. And October 3rd is another holiday, National Foundation Day. Oh, really? So that means, Koreans can be on a very long holiday from October 3rd through Sunday, October 12th. How come? A lot of people decide to take Friday off and then leave office to enjoy that long holidays. To make a long story short, do not come here at the beginning of October. And this applies every year. Every year, you have to look at the calendar thoroughly and avoid Chuseok and Seollal holiday because usually they are like at least a 5-day long holiday or could be longer like this year. Okay? And another thing I need to talk about is the first week of May every year. You know why? Because May is a family month here in Korea. And the weather is perfect. And a lot of families travel together to enjoy the good weather and also to, celebrate something. What can that be? Well, May 5th is Children's Day. Yes, Children's Day. And also May 8th, although it's not a public holiday, is Parents' Day. May 1st is Labor Day here in Korea. So employees, yes, they do not go to work. That means, a lot of days to take off, right? A lot of people are traveling here, so making everything so complicated. Traffic and expensive accommodations and hard to get tickets. So if you can, avoid the first week of May, okay? Number 2, entry requirements. So when you come to Korea or when I go to a foreign country, there is something that we need to check out. Visa requirement, right? Yes, it can be different every time we check out, and then it can be very complicated. And the policy is changing all the time. So, of course, we have to check out the visa requirements, the entry requirements. And here in Korea, well, we have a new policy. I mean, not new policy, but kind of changed the policy. So I'll talk about something that can affect those of you coming to Korea in 2025. But actually, this can apply to next year or the year after next year too, because the Korean government is changing the policy, so it's kind of changing every year. So you need to check out these entry requirements every year, right? But this year, for those of you coming to Korea, you have good news. What can that be? To begin with, Korea has 112 visa-exempt countries, and that means if you are from 112 visa-exempt countries, you do not have to get a visa. But there was something that you had to get. What is it? It is called KETA, Korea Electronic Travel Authorization. It's kind of an electronic travel permit, and you had to get it even if you didn't have to get a visa. But the policy has been changed. And since 2023, the government has exempted the people from 67, not all 112, but 67 countries out of the 112. Yes, they are exempted from getting the electronic travel permit. So it was so easy for them to come to Korea, just passport. Yes, passport is enough. But the government decided to scrap the plan at the end of 2024. And they said, starting from 2025, everyone has to get the electronic travel permit. But all of a sudden, in the middle of December, the Korean government announced that it's not necessary. So the people from the 67 visa-exempt countries, including the US, Japan, Singapore, and most countries in Europe, and where else? Hong Kong, yes, etc. 67 countries. The people from there, they do not have to get the electronic travel permit until the end of December 2025. So that means those of you coming to Korea this year from the 67 visa exempt countries, you do not have to get that electronic travel permit. You can just come in with a passport. Yes, passport is enough. Wow, that's good news because you can save your money because it costs like $7 or something to apply for the permit. And also, you do not have to go through the hassle. And those of you still have to get the KETA, you can just get it easily online. You can go to the official site of KETA, and I'm giving you the address here. Yes, you can just go there and then you can get the electronic permit 72 hours before your departure. And it's going to be valid for 3 years or until your passport expires, whichever comes first. And there is something you need to know. This is very important. If you see some other websites than the official website that I gave you the address of, do not go there because those are fake sites. Yes, it's a fraud. They ask you to pay like 20 times more than what is required. So do not click any of those sites and just go to the official site. That is the only site where you can apply for the KETA. Number 3, weather change. Wow, where do you live? Isn't your country getting hotter every year? Well, Korea is not an exception. Korea is getting hotter every year. And in 2024, we had the hottest summer in Korea. The temperatures were kind of sizzling. Oh no, it was so humid. So what I want to talk about is the weather change in Korea. In Korea, we usually say we have 4 distinct seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. And we say the summer is from June to August, and spring is from March to May, and fall is from September to November, and winter is from December to February. But the government is seriously thinking about revising the textbook because we do not seem to have 4 distinct seasons anymore. We have a very long summer and very short spring and very short fall, and the winter is not as cold as before, and we do not get lots of snow, compared to the past. And you can experience some extreme weathers in Korea throughout the year, especially in winter. Sometimes it's extremely cold, and in 2024 we had the worst snowfall, the biggest snowfall for November in 100 years. Yes, the climate change is affecting Korea, obviously. So when you decide your travel date, you have to know this. The summer can be hot and very humid. The average temperature was about 26 Celsius or about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, when you hear this, oh, it's not bad. 26, 27, it's okay. But that's not all. It's very humid. The average humidity was between 78 and 90 in 2024 in the summer. And in July and August, because of that humidity, you feel it's much hotter than the temperature. And the temperatures in July and August are usually over 30. Most of the days are over 30 during the daytime. And even at night, it doesn't go lower than much. We have you ever heard of tropical nights? It's the night when the temperature stays above 25 at night. And in Korea last year, in 2024, we had the most number of tropical nights in history. So you can get the picture, right? So before you finalize your travel plan, you should know the weather change. And by the way, May and September, yes, it can be hot. In May last year, we had temperatures above 30 at the end of May, but you do not have to worry about the heat in May or September because it's not humid in May and September. So you wouldn't feel that hot in May or September, although the temperatures are high. The beginning of September can be an exception. It still can be humid. So I'm just letting you know what's going on here in Korea. So I have talked about 3 things that need to be checked out before you finalize your travel date. So if you think my information helps you, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also press the like button and the bell button as well, please. So hope to see you next time, and until then, be good and be healthy. Bye!